Welcome to the stream. This is Kineer, and this is Starfield after Shattered Space at this point in time. Let me just check over here. It looks like my microphone's probably working, so let me know if you have any problems and you can't hear me. Hey, Sam Coe. This is a stream on YouTube. I'm also dual streaming over on Twitch. Have been trying that out for a little while. You can find me at /Kineer Gaming, so if that's where you want to watch, you can watch. And I think they call it following over there instead of subscribing, but you can do that over there as well. Please like and share. Memberships are open. Also wanted to say thank you very much. Just noticed Mark Boone's joined a couple of days ago, and Dances with Owls from our last stream as well as a new member. And the rest of them were in the crawl earlier. That's Hippie Genie and Zygmunt, and we'll go from there. This is Alex. He is level 75. He is the same character we brought up from Vectera, and he's been all the way through Shattered Space. In the last stream, we finished up most of the Sistef quests as well, and our Best Friends Forever quest with Sarah Morgan. And as soon as we did that, we picked up this gentleman who has been waiting patiently in the wings for us to help him with whatever historical problems he has to deal with. We are running what I like to call survival mode options. This is just for about a 20% markup on experience that we're getting. So I've got the combat cranked up a little bit, not terribly high. I give myself some carry capacity. I also let sleep be a little more restrained. Sustenance, I do have to eat and drink, and I also do pick up combat afflictions, etc., etc. So that's the background there. That's what I call survival mode. This is Alex, and that's the way we're going to play. Today, I think first off stream, I did a couple of things. I did put some points into Starship Design. I had 3 points racked up, and I've only gone to rank 3, so I had to complete the challenge for rank 2. So I just took some of the old ships that I got, like the one I got from the Trackers Alliance and from the escape room, and I just put junk on them and took it back off shortly afterwards until I could put an extra point here in point 3. Not sure if I'm going to do any shipbuilding on this video or in the immediate future, but I wanted the ability to do that. I did also want to pick up a point in ship command so that I could start increasing the size of my crew. For when I get through the Unity, I'd like to have a larger crew in future game play, in New Game Plus. So I want to get this one cranked up as well. So I had to throw a point. I think I put an extra point in scavenging to get myself to the point where I could reach this one, and that's all I did in the time off camera. I think the other thing I will mention, as we finished up the last one, and this was pretty cool, Hippie G was on, and he had given us an excellent hint on how to close out the Tul Shak Monastery. This was, I think, marked at 67% completion for the longest time, unless you go to the top of the square building near the second plateau, or the second rise that's up there, and you stand on the tile and jump up in the air. Now, I put out a YouTube short on that as well, so if anybody still has this one stuck at 67%, there is a YouTube short on the channel on how to find that spot and literally just jump up in the air and get the final 100% marking. As we talked about at the end of the last stream, I suspected the same thing was happening over here. So I'm going to jump over here real quickly and do the same thing on the Hill Country Power Relay Station. And unless this place is repopulated, I shouldn't have to fight much, but I'm going to go ahead and knock this one out and just show everybody how to get that last 50%. It's just like the monastery in the sense that there's an unusual spot. Oh, we're going to run around the side here. Let's see if there's anybody over there. Doesn't look like there's anybody over there. So when you fast travel over here, you end up in front, and I'm going to come around to the side of it. And we're going to come over to this spot up here. Let me go ahead and mark this. I don't think there's anybody else down here. There's a spot that looks a little dark to me right here. And if I look at this... Oh, sorry, you look at this. It says it is partially explored at 50%. I am going to jump in the air. That's going to be it. That's going to be the entire plan. Now, hold on. Let's take care of that so Sam doesn't have to play with it. Jump up. And I'm going to pull the map up in midair. And you can see, before I even hit the ground, we've explored the remaining 50% of this entire facility, which was evidently just a few meters in the air above this spot. So if you are trying to close out the stuff on Shattered Space, right outside Dazra, it's this spot right here. It's overlooking the facility. I'm sure I've been up here at this spot, looking at this, thinking, you know, must be up here someplace. This was the spot that that seems to do the trick. Anyway, so looking back at what I have left, I am looking at the faction quests for the Freestar Collective, which I have not done yet. And I believe I might also have, these are all completed, the Talk with Sam Coe mission. So we're going to go ahead and have a conversation with him. Hey, Mowgli, how you doing? Good to see you. And we're going to go ahead and advance this with Sam Coe, and then we're going to go tackle the Freestar Collective because they have waited so patiently back in Aquila City, or wherever it is I'm supposed to go next, for me to pay some attention to them and solve their problems with their own corrupt leadership. Let's just call it that. But first, let's have a little conversation with Sammy here. Come on, buddy. Get over here. Let's have a talk.
Yeah,
What's
sorry
up?
if I'm a little out of it. Didn't get much sleep last night. Lillian and me.
Sounds like a personal problem.
Tried talking with her and I lost my cool. Got a little heated. I know I woke Cora up.
We can hear everything, Sam.
Well, that statement's gonna keep me up at night. Like everything? Just so you know, there's a
You
long,
talk in your sleep, dude.
proud tradition of singing in the shower. Lillian. She's an incredible woman. Truly. But
I think
it is
this means
always,
the
and I mean
quest is going to trigger for
always,
us. So
about the job.
kind of bounce back and forth between the quest
She
for Sam
bleeds,
and for Freestar Collective.
colors spill out.
I've already started the
Back when I was
Freestar
a
Collective
ranger,
stuff
we
some
were
time
quite the
ago.
team.
I'm a little at awe of the Rangers. Yeah, we're not going to flirt with Sam. Do you like being a Ranger? Yeah, whatever.
I was too. It's one of the things that kept me going. Longer than I probably should have. But one day, I was just done. No particular reason. It had been building for a long time.
This is like the guy in
Tried to
Office
convince
Space. He just
Lillian
comes
to
in.
leave
He's like, I don't
behind.
think I'm going to do this
Come with
anymore.
me. She shot me down.
Where are you going to go?
Hard.
Somewhere else. Going to watch Kung
Hurt my
Fu.
pride. More than a little. But she was probably right. We were making each other miserable. And that wore on poor Cora too. It's funny.
Oh, he was talking about his marriage. I thought he was talking about the
Lillian thinks
job.
I'm putting Cora in too much danger traveling with you. I told her what you told me. That Cora is just blossoming with all this.
Hippie G,
Sarah,
good to see ya.
Heck, even Walter. I just know Cora has futures I could never dream of. But Lillian, not
I like
so much
Sam's quest as long as it doesn't glitch out at the end.
That kind of
It's
set
got
me
some good.
off.
It's got some good combat, and I like the sites you have to go to. They're all right. I'm sorry, I caused an argument. If I met Lillian, I have a feeling I wouldn't like her.
Don't be. It's always something. Cora's been stood up a time or two by Lillian. Always for the best reasons. Last time I think Lillian got a medal.
I forgot to mention to Sam we're going to have Cora start running point on all our
Excuses don't
operations.
matter.
We're going to give her a gun.
Poor Cora cried for a week. I don't want to put her through that again.
Yeah, well, you know, you got to keep Mom around. Although it's good to know
You
we've
were
already
just too
gotten
damn
through
wise for your own
the
good.
main quest on this character,
Well,
so
something to
Sam's
think
not
about.
going to
For now,
disappear.
Lillian's going straight to voicemail.
Pretty happy about that.
So everyone can sleep easy.
We did lose Mr. Barrett. Okay. So,
It's good to be out and about.
yeah, we don't have
Right.
anything going on there. Let's get back to... I have a ridiculous amount of loot on me. I'm going to just dump this on the ship real quickly. And then we're going to jump over to the next part of the Freestar Collective quest. And I haven't picked up any missions on Dazra lately. I guess it's worth pointing out. I don't know who that was. Was that Sarah? Did she need to talk to me? She always has things to say. I have evidently collected a lot of ridiculous weapons. Should have dumped these. I should have just dumped them on Sam. Here you go, buddy. I need to put the Revenant someplace nice and safe, don't I? I need to put my good guns someplace where they're not going to get in trouble. I'd like to put all my stolen guns someplace where the pesky... Now this is kind of ridiculous. Quantum Edge Tonto. Oh no, we're gonna keep this in case I want to do a little. In case I want to do a little melee fighting, we'll keep one of those on hand. I always want to pull out a melee weapon and fight something, or sneak up on something and attack it, and I always forget to have a weapon on me. Okay, we're just going to be done with all this. Is that reasonable? Good. And also, I might be carrying... That's okay, I'm not carrying... I thought I was carrying like all those baguettes and the canned goods. Hey, Robert Brooks, nice to see you. That I picked up in the Tomb of the Fang. I've forgotten about that. That's on another character. I did that with... I did that with Kineer, who's my New Game Plus character. So if you ever want to go back, I don't know if those respawn, but if you want to go back to that that Kappa, control site Kappa over there and go back and reloot it after you've done Tomb of the Fang, there are a lot of baguettes. I mean, a lot of baguettes. So we'll go with this and get back to our faction quest, Where Hope is Built. And I do think I need to do some combat somewhere, some space combat along the way. If I get, I think it's 5 kills in space with 2 crew members or more, I should be able to advance the
Freestar Collective space. Hold while we
rest of the quest. I should be able to advance the challenge for that particular skill.
Welcome to Hopetown.
Leadership. Okay, is that? No, I don't want that. Polvo. What am I looking for here? Clearly that's the ship I want, isn't it? There you go. Nia Kalo's ship. I ran into her a long time ago. Zeribus Prime. Nice to see ya. Let me get docked here and I'll read that question. A small wall of text, sir. Did the Varun smuggling mission bug out for anyone else? The smuggling captain says stuck, saying Vindicator over and over for me. They won't give me the goods to smuggle. I will be interested to see if it bugged out for anybody else. I know for me, I ended up in a fight on a Varun smuggling ship. One of them turned hostile. I had done something wrong, probably beforehand, and I ended up killing them all, and everybody got mad at me, so. Let's go on board and see what she has to say. What in the world's going on here? Thruster control relays. I like fixing things. Since it's just kind of there and obvious. Okay. Oh, she's up front. She's having problems. Hey, what's up, girl? Nia Kalu.
Please tell me you're here to help. Not to try and steal my ship.
I forgot to put on my ranger hat. The marshal sent me to find you. I need your help.
You need my help. I'd laugh if it didn't hurt so much.
Absolutely need your help.
I was tracking a crew of outlaws that's been preying on merchant ships. Bastards got the drop on me. I ran them
says
off.
my brain is melted.
They
I
got a
ripped
few minutes.
1,350
As you can
francs
see,
off of
I
songs.
hit
Yeah,
my ship
well,
to make repairs.
that sounds like it would do it. Let's get you flying again.
Just patch her up enough to get to Hopetown. The rest
I think I pressed the big red
fixed
button.
Up there.
I'm on it.
Thanks. I owe you one.
Sure.
Rangers always got each other's back.
Okay, did I not do that already? Oh, maybe I have to press more buttons. Let's press more buttons. Fix that one. Is there still one down there? Okay, we still have to go down. Got anything interesting? Don't steal the ranger's guns. She might want them. But what if I want them more than her? Isn't that what Rocket the Raccoon said? Sorry, I don't think you understand. What if I want it more than she does? That's still stealing, and it would be wrong. Okay. Now we're going to be done here. Come on. That's a nice view. I like it.
Thanks. That should get me home.
Good job.
You're right. They were pretty beat up, so I don't think they got real far. But if they make it back to their hideout, I might never find them again. We can't.
Let's get
They
it.
look to be heading for Polvo's moon Miatha.
Good hunting.
We're definitely going to do that. We're definitely not going to Get out of here. We're definitely not going to go through her supplies. Is there a way to go up? There is a way to go up. I wasn't paying attention. Okay, let's go find these guys. Yeah, your ship looks terrible. Hope I get a ship like that someday. Someday soon. Okay. Have grav drive, a little bit of engine. That's plenty of power for that. I assume they're nearby, aren't they? No? Oh, they have to be nearby. There you go. Take the big green machine. Awesome, man. What's the range on that guy? I'm not far enough. Far out. Goodbye, buddy. Is that just 2? I thought it was 3. There you go. We got 3 ships. Excellent. Bad choice, boys. Bad choice. I'll take your loot. All right, let's get back to it. Shooter, nice to see you. That's a great idea. Everything that belongs to him will belong to us. I wonder if Sam will like that. Anyway, what was I doing here? Oh, we're going to Polvo. That's what we're doing. We're going to Hopetown. I don't think I have any contraband on me. Well, you know, I need to decorate my ship. I need to spend a little more time. I need something to put with all the wooden geese that I have now. I did go back because Alex didn't have all the wooden geese, but after I did the video on where to collect all the wooden geese, I went back and I got the last wooden goose. I'm still not 100% clear why they are named after the sound that ducks make and not what geese make. Like, I thought they should have been named honk and
Ron hopes the best thing that's happened to us.
We're going to ignore that poor soul there. It's gravity.
This was literally nothing until Ron Hope came here.
He's a real hero, buddy. Ron Hope he's just amazing. Well, you know, it's a long story, hippie.
Trucks in space.
Yeah, I dropped them all on the floor and then I went to build mode and I put them all up there. And then after the video, I tore down the cabinets that they were sitting on. I put shelves up and rearranged them on the shelves. It really kind of got ridiculous. So I'll have to post a photo or something in the community tab.
You made it. Those outlaws
after I
too much trouble,
Ron Hope's office, right? They put up a good fight, but I got him in the end. Yeah, no trouble at all.
Good.
We just
I'm sure it didn't hurt that I
we dropped in and
up for you.
made them
You've
go
got
away.
good timing. A courier just came in from Aquila. The marshal sends his regards along with a briefing on your case.
Nice.
I was surprised as hell to learn about the starship theft. Nobody said a word to me about it. Anyway, Mr. Hope can see us
I don't
whenever
think she
you're
has a
ready.
good relationship
If you need
with
to take a little
her
time first,
her
feel free.
primary protectee.
His office
Let's
is
just do
upstairs.
that.
He's in a meeting, but it should be wrapping up. Come on.
Yeah, so I guess the quest with Sam hasn't technically started because he hasn't come back and said, you know, hey, let's go do this next thing. So we have to keep doing things that Sam likes.
You can't protect your own. You don't. Ron Hope isn't just the founder and president of Hope Tech. He's on the Council of Governors. The council.
Is he now? He's on the Council of Governors.
So
He must be a very important person.
I've spent a long time trying to build a good relationship with Hope. He comes on a little strong, but there's a lot to admire about the man.
That guy's useful later, I
Everything
think.
you see around you, he built. Pretty much everyone in this town owes him for their livelihood.
Did he
Can't begin
make
to
this
imagine
couch over
the
here?
pressure that must put on
Oh,
someone.
that's not what you meant.
All I'm saying is, try to show a little respect.
Just waiting on a credit check. Bureaucracy, right?
Nice.
All the way up.
All right. I'm not waiting anymore.
I guess being above everyone makes them feel like they're, well, above everyone.
We'd be dust except for the factory.
Good old-fashioned creativity. Do you know how I built this company?
I also want this
By
book.
not spending a single credit that I didn't have to.
I guess I could offer double shifts.
What would people
It'll
do
push
without him,
payroll pretty
indeed?
high, but I think it's a worthwhile trade-off. As for parts, we could try outsourcing. Do a contract with scavengers, maybe, but that's a decision that's got to be made upstairs.
That's a great idea. Start putting scavenge parts in your ships and selling them for top dollar.
It's not a
Or
bad
top credit,
idea,
sorry.
provided we get a good deal. And I don't mean a fair deal. I mean a good deal. Remember, it's not just our bottom line that matters. We're also responsible for the welfare of everyone in the factory.
Burgett
We look
McDougal.
out for our people here, Burgett. That's a point of great personal pride.
Excuse me, Mr. Hope?
Well, now.
Sam's like, I'm just gonna come have a seat
At
here.
last. Damn, good to
Come over here and have a conversation.
I think we're done here.
I want that
Burgett.
book too. Solomon
Yes, sir.
Coe's Cheyenne Trip
This is the
Inventory. So
deputy I
that
told
one,
you about.
that's the one I can sell back to the lady in
Splendid.
Tequila.
It's a noble calling, being a Freestar Ranger. We certainly could use more of you.
You could. I'm super
I'm
talented
sure
as a
I don't
ranger.
have to tell you what an outrage it is to have a ship stolen right out of the factory. Justice must be done, and the sooner the better.
I'm a fan of justice. I found your ship on Montalona.
That's good news. I'll send my people over to bring it home. Of course, that doesn't mean your work is done.
No.
I want the thief found and prosecuted to the full extent of the law.
I'm on it,
I'm
man.
sure I don't need to remind you of my position on the Council of Governors.
Yes, Mr. Hope, you can count on me. Yeah, well, I'm aware of your
Then
position.
I trust that you know what I expect of you. Now, tell me that you've...
Well, he got that whole
wasted
serious voice thing going on. The ship was delivered to a group of men who were trying to acquire a farm. A group of mercenaries hired a thief to steal your ship. How about that?
Well, I can't say I'm surprised. Sadly, there's no lack of mercenaries in the settled
No,
systems.
they're they all seem to be well
I
employed.
suppose the chance to cut costs by stealing a ship was too good to pass up. Well, I'm not sure I can be much help, but I'll answer whatever questions I can.
Think we're done. Why didn't anyone report the theft? Thief had inside help. Know anything about that?
Because I told them not to. If word got out, it would do irreparable harm to our image. I'm in
My stock price would
fierce
plummet.
competition
Or something
with
like that.
Other starship manufacturers. Any
They're
sign
not
of
publicly
weakness
traded.
Could be fatal. What's more, every starship thief in the settled systems would likely flock to Hopetown and start planning the next heist.
Well, that's funny. We actually found an evidence slate about that too. So, they weren't going to steal a ship.
What? Nonsense. We vet our people thoroughly here.
Yeah, APG. He's like 800 years
Holds
old.
its employees to the
He
very
just keeps getting
highest
facelifts.
standards. Nevertheless, I suppose I could have Cosette conduct a thorough personnel review.
Yeah, please do that.
Rest assured, if we turn up any evidence that one of our people was an accomplice, I'll let you know.
Thanks. That's great.
Very well.
You seem very
I
helpful.
need you to understand something, Deputy. This town is home to men, women, and children who depend on HopeTech for a living. I provide jobs that put food on their tables. and a roof over their heads.
I do like the voice actor for this because his voice is like soothing in that kind of something is wrong here way.
Word gets out about the stolen
Like there's a
ship,
closet around the corner and
my
bodies in it or
investors will lose
something.
trust. And my workers will pay the
Oh, there are a
price.
lot of bodies.
I can't allow that.
He does have
You've got a
investors.
reputation for looking after your own, Mr. Hope. I'm sure the deputy here will keep that in mind.
Is that so? Well, I'm glad to hear it. I've worked hard to make sure that everyone here is well cared for.
You can count on my
I'm
discretion,
glad
Mr.
we
Hope.
understand one another.
Until you can't count on it.
Not now, Cosette. I'm in the middle of something.
But sir, we have new information. I've just received a report that the stolen ship was seen landing at Neon just after the theft.
A breakthrough at last. Well, Deputy, it sounds like you'll be heading to Neon, which means I can get back to work. Remember what we discussed. My people are depending on you.
Hey, can I get a word?
Yeah, he's disturbing. I agree. I should at least have a minority interest, shouldn't I? Hold on. I don't even know what. Let's have, you know, udon and whatever. Sparkling water. That's my last sparkling water. Guess it's back to the booze. Come on, buddy. You gonna come with me? You're just gonna stand there next to your new friend, Ron Hope. Yeah, I want the book for the museum, and I want the book for the snow globe. Although, I'm not doing the snow globe thing.
Enjoy your visit to Hope Tech.
There you go. How you doing, Nia? Naya?
That wasn't as helpful as it could have been. Still, at least you know where to pick up the trail.
It's enough to go on.
Let's hope. So, guess you're
Is that a
headed for
pun?
Neon.
Let's hope.
There's
Let's...
a ranger stationed there. Name's
Ron
Jalen
Hope?
Price. He's a little different than the rest of us. But Neon's a different kind of place.
It's my
He
favorite
should be able to
place.
help you out. Well, we've both
Next to
got
all
work
the
to
others,
do.
Neon's my favorite.
It was good to meet you, Deputy. Thanks again for helping me out up there. Yeah, the question of who helped the starship thief is still an open one. Don't you worry. I'll keep an ear to the ground. You be careful in Neon.
Perfect. That's not bad. 17K? Get off your chair. Oh, Captain, my Captain! It's a little odd, buddy. Okay, I'm just gonna leave you alone. I am judging him. I don't know why he's on the chair. I don't think I need to do this, do I? I think I can I just go to Neon? I can. Neon Core. Let's just go straight to Neon. I've already gone into
I don't know if I
the
can ever live in a place like this.
bar or the cafe or something there in Hopetown, and that's where I picked up the evidence earlier. I haven't done that quest. There's a quest right there. We ignored that side quest with the lady who ended up working for pirates or something like that. I don't know if she's working for pirates, but she had stolen gold and dumped it.
Neon.
Where is it? Oh, it's back here.
I spent too much time trying to stop bad guys here. Whole place just gives me a headache.
So we could do that on one of those trips
Which is a
back
lot of
to
fun.
see Ron Hope or whatever's left of Ron Hope. I think it means we could also loot the rooms above the cafe.